Welcome back, everybody, to the one and only Super Whaminer, or if it would be a Weeb game, then it would be Super Weeber 2. And if it would be released on around, when was he popular? 2008, 2009, it would be called Super Bieber. Welcome back to Super Seducer 2. Trying too hard since whenever we started.
Super Weaver, huh? I didn't sign for this. I didn't ask for this, like Adam Jensen says.
Well, you kind of did. And today, we go with the most relevant one for 2019. We go for the dating app chapter, which is chapter Tickety 10. And technically speaking, it's kind of the last chapter. And I just wanted to go through this again and wanted to ask you which one of those right here. I think it's pretty obvious though, but which one do you think was the absolute best chapter? I mean,
wait a minute. That's say 99.
Where?
Or 90? In the comedy interlude. Right?
Yeah. So what do you think was the best one?
The best one, I don't know. Mahmoud has something,
yes.
has some spice, but I think...
Ooh, a building.
Yeah, I mean, perhaps the Boston secretary was the funniest show around, I don't know.
I mean, I also like the Posh Toddy versus Supermodel only because it basically has like two different storylines. Especially when he gets with the one with the Russian supermodel in his room, and then he looks at the camera and basically goes with like his live stream. I fucking love that part.
But the supermodel part, I was going to say, was kind of the weaker part of the chapter, I think. Harry Potter one was better, I think.
I mean, I loved the Posh Toddy's disgusted face every time we went for a wrong decision. Especially like when that one grandma like fell over and he went just like, and she looks like, what the fuck, dude?
Yes.
But yeah, today...
Guys, probably the worst one, I will say, I mean, it made no sense, anything that was happening there, and every character in that episode was so disgusting in a way.
Well, our good old, I forgot his name, but our Irish jokester was pretty good. But yeah, I also couldn't stand the translator, and couldn't stand anyone else in that chapter. Also, to be honest, this one, however, this one definitely had the best guy character thing. The best dude.
It was probably the most serious in a way.
Yeah, definitely. And this one was just silly.
Yes.
I actually like this one. And also, of course, everything that included Mr. Hex Ruin himself.
Yes, and the strip club, we're gonna forget about that. Probably that's the second best, I would say.
Strip club? Yeah, where we talked about, places in Spain where you go into the mountains to bury people.
Oh, yes.
I remember that.
All day, every day. Of course you remember that. You remember what you remember what's important for you, eh? So,
yeah.
Since you had to bury girls after them, it's okay to remember.
That's how I go through life. We have to go for the chapter briefing. Briefing for chapter 10, kind of the final one, basically. The Diggity dating app, and I'll let you do the honors here.
Yes. Take your Tinder dating to the basement and hook her there. And then to the next level and arrange a date with a beautiful blonde.
Oh, yeah,
which means use Mahmoud's picture, and arrange a date with a beautiful blonde.
I hope we can do that. It would be kind of a throwback.
Of course we will. I think, it should be.
Yeah, that's why I threw a temper tantrum in the last episode, because beautiful blonde, like... But okay, Mr. Hex Ruin. Let's just go with your presumptuous bullshit, and let's go into chapter 10. Let's see what this is all about. Maybe I should actually open Tinder on my phone for this.
Ooh, you have Tinder, eh? I'm not going to ask. I
also have Grindr, because I leave myself open for options. Let's start. Here we go.
Ooh, someone is dead.
Sure. Oh, Dark Souls.
Yes! You can never
He's eating a
touch this,
banana.
baby. You can
That's,
never touch this. I'm the king. I'm the king, baby.
That's a metaphor.
Mm-hmm.
You mean the YouTuber, the
He's
king?
more.
The shit he's wearing is disgusting.
How are the things with your husband?
My husband.
Oh yeah,
He's
that's
amazing,
more.
you know. I'm so in love with him.
That's the first American we
Yeah,
have in this game, I
same.
guess.
You're so lucky.
Thank you.
I want to have someone to rely on too, and to hug in the
Don't
evening.
worry. You're beautiful, so I'm sure you'll find someone.
I'm not so beautiful as you
She's
think.
speaking in
And
hindsight.
I don't have big boobs
Oh,
like
I'm
they
not
are.
as beautiful as
Oh,
you
don't
think.
say that. You're beautiful.
Thank you, darling.
First time
welcome.
acting for all of them, I guess.
You're tearing me apart, but then there's Richard.
Ooh, someone is taking off the glove.
Oh, what's up, girls?
Oh,
How you going?
oh,
Listen, I just saw you from over
Where is
there
this
and you
place?
just look amazing. I'd stay and chat, but I've got a business meeting, so why don't you give me your number and I'll
What?
message you.
this is exactly what he would advise against in the previous chapter.
Yeah.
There you go.
What? I don't even know what that means in context.
Stick twist. Well, stick, I guess it means to stay around, even if he said he has a business meeting.
Yeah, but then
And
what does
two is-
twist mean?
It's a trap, as they say, as the Admiral Akbar says in Star Wars.
So I guess we go with the plot twist?
Yes.
Because I really want to know what this is. Because I get the context of stick, but let's see.
Maybe there are different approaches to managing the dick.
Hey. Ah.
Oh, that's what he
Hey.
means by twist.
While I'm here, can you give me your number as well? Here, give the phone to her. Give me your number, yeah? Well, sexy.
Well, it begins well.
Worked as anticipated.
Mhm.
Oh, that shit is deep, it seems, though.
Well, that was a perfect excuse to remain in the water with them, you know. And
Definitely, yeah. You forgot your phone, dude.
well, it was a trap, as you see.
Yeah, obviously the right decision here.
Mhm.
It's a bit greedy. No?
Yeah, you're choosing quantity over quality.
So quite
Always.
quality as well, though, to be honest, both of them.
And how did all those long-term relationships work out?
Well, in the Muslim world, they do.
The
Alright,
look of
so-
the look of the black dude in the back was just like, say it.
Yes.
All right, let's stick.
Alright, see ya. Have a good day. Bye.
So wait, I hope we do it. Do we play as Richard
That's
now,
the
or
right move in this case because, yeah, shouldn't be greedy.
And you can put quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Come on, but is there any person on Earth who will actually go for both phones?
See,
Bruh,
this guy
maybe.
went straight to Diana.
Oh no, don't say that. You know, I could find you a nice guy on Tinder, you know.
Said no one ever.
I don't think I
Yeah.
can find really nice guy on
My
Tinder.
goodness, trust me, I got this. Can I have your phone? Quick, can I have your phone?
Okay.
Yeah, trust
Yeah,
me.
definitely first time
Okay,
acting.
Now,
so
run
you
for
know
it.
what? First of all, you have to get your profile set up.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Mahmoud
let's,
picture coming
let's
on.
see how
For a
this
girl?
goes. All right.
Yes, of course.
Makes sense, I guess.
I mean, he's fat, he has
Yeah,
tits, so
that's
he
it.
kind of is closer than a girl than any other man in existence.
Right, well, that's enough Bloodborne for today.
Whoops, I suck.
It's time to get some girls.
And to get some girls, yeah.
What picture?
As
I'm
everyone says.
relatable.
You look so beautiful here. Take a look.
That's so
Yeah,
basic.
I like it too.
Yeah. What do you think about it?
No, so basic. What did you want in the
she looks so
picture?
beautiful.
Picture of the
I think
Emperor
we
of
have to put
Japan?
this picture. What do you think?
Okay.
Well, I'm biased
And
anyways.
another one. Oh wow! This one.
Oh, wow.
Wait, hold on, by the way.
You like
She's not
sexy
blonde.
legs, girl.
Just saying that.
So nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
plot twist. I
this
guess
one you do, wouldn't
the
it?
blonde at the back,
Okay.
is going to murder them all
What
and
do you
take the
think?
phone for herself.
Take a look at this other one.
I think this one.
Feed my swan, feed.
Oh yes, the more superficial one.
No, I think you look too sexy here. You know, because if I put this on there, they would think
Yeah, I agree.
you just want to get
If you
laid.
put that in there, they're gonna think you are.
Nah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, she's
But I
giving you
think
advice.
so. I'm
Huh?
the pro
On
here,
Tinder, you
so, yeah.
choose people by their looks.
She's a prophet.
Why do you
Yeah,
think people
basically.
are on there?
Oh, wow, this is nice.
Yeah,
Beautiful. What do you think?
but there's looks, and looks.
Yeah. Oh, wow. And you say you don't... Oh, goodness.
For a second, I thought she said cow.
Pretty. Girl.
Who has photos
I'm
of
gonna
themselves
say that
like
and
this on their
let's see what
on their
happens.
phone? Like honestly. Let's see. Lots of pictures with mates drinking. Put a picture of yourself with your top, yeah, sure. A lot of professional pictures and headshots, heavily photoshopped. A mixture of activities that you are passionate about and allow for good conversation starters. Well, obviously. Lots of pictures with you, family, dogs, and doing charity works. Could work. A picture of you with a cat. With a cat, yes.
Well, I'm not seeing a picture with a dick out, so I'm not sure
But-
any option is correct. Yeah.
This one is the closest one to that, I guess.
Yes. Let's go for that one first.
Let's see.
Definitely will use the picture with my top off.
Yeah. As your lawyer, I
So
advise
this
that.
one, I think, might be okay if you have a
No,
great body,
Richard.
obviously.
Yeah, or they just think he's got nothing else to offer.
Yes.
When I think
Yeah.
it's okay is if it's kind of incidentally off. So not
like
like
playing
you're
a sport.
posing with it off, but
Playing volleyball.
beach volleyball.
Not like you're incidentally in a gay party and you lose your shirt.
What shall I write for my bio? It's
Ooh.
quite important, right? I need to stand out.
Okay.
Stand out. By the way, about this, in Spain recently, a girl disappeared after meeting someone through, a dating app, and she was being, searched for, and apparently, it was revealed today. The guy confessed, he killed her and, chopped her into pieces and so on. But the thing is, they reviewed then the profile of the guy, and it was like, but I mean, like, perhaps professionally written or something like. Quoting Gandhi, like I love animals, like life is to be taken whole, and this sort of 10-year-old, quotes and so on,
Ah, yeah.
to impress. But like putting it like he's working with a non-profit organization or something, like he's a spiritual guy, committed to stuff like that, and in the end, he was a drug dealer caught in Italy before coming here, and he killed her, and so this is so fucking full of bullshit that you can never trust whatever is written there. People are gonna write something to impress or something that is outright a lie. So
Yeah.
it's just, I don't know, but it's kind of a lottery. That's what I
It's-
mean.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that the right decision for Mahmoud was to put a picture of another dude in there. So
Yeah.
that goes to show you. By the way, a funny thing that I just realized when I was listening to you, I watched a video yesterday where I think it was like 80 different countries, and they stated their stereotypes. And there was a girl about Spain, and he was like, whenever there's someone who goes like, and he talks, and he goes like, I know he's Spanish. I just realized that with you there too.
It's the keyboard when you're thinking about what to say, I suppose.
Or so they say. So we can go for a skip the bio section. No one reads them and you will look mysterious. All right. Be blunt. James Blunt. Listen, I am only here to get laid without paying, which is the truth, which you shouldn't say.
Basically.
List all your hobbies and interests and state clearly if you are looking for a relationship. Joke about your cat allergy since you have cat pics.
Well, we don't.
Yeah, I mean, we also have the picture with the shirt off, So We basically can go on TikTok now.
What to write?
Of course.
Ah, I know what the bitch is like.
Yeah,
dirty
I
little
know
slag.
what it's like.
Just come and suck me off. You're gonna love
To
it.
break cats.
Yes. Yeah, get on your knees, whore.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, exactly like
It
that.
wouldn't work often, would it?
No, it really wouldn't.
Maybe like 1 in 10? 1 in 100? 1 in
That looks
1,000?
lovely.
It's still trouble, huh?
I mean, she leaned in when he said 1 in 10, so, you know, foreshadowing.
Yes. Maybe it worked for her. And she just felt discovered by it.
If
Yeah.
it's from one with such precious little hand as yours, Richard. Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, wait. I think they could all work. Kinda?
I mean, probably the correct one is C anyway, you know, but
Yeah.
D maybe because it would be fun, but A is what the spirit says, you know, because I'm all against this online dating thing, you know, but I don't know.
So your advice is A?
No, my advice is because I want to sabotage it, but I don't care, you know.
I think this one is the best one.
Yes, also D for dick, so it has to work.
Exactly.
What to write? I know.
Gangster.
Oh, I got the thing. Cat allergy lol. Send.
Oh, yes.
That's gonna work.
Did he fucking dab?
So it's good to put something in your bio.
He's looking at it going
if
like,
you
what?
can make her laugh. Perfect, right?
Yeah, if you can make her laugh instantly on the bio before you even get to meet her, that's great.
And Sam is a dating coach in London. He runs a company called Fluid Social, and this is his actual.
That sounds like a
bio.
porn
He makes the joke
company.
about, allergy to cats, but then has the cat pictures.
Fluid social,
Should
that's
I,
what we want,
should
right?
I? Yes, no. It costs money. Maybe I should, but I like money. I like girls.
What?
The
Oh,
girls
oh,
mean
okay.
money. No, money.
Here, Tinder Plus.
After you mentioned it yesterday, I was looking at it and I was like, whoa, man, you know, like, didn't they really laugh when they were doing
What was it?
the haircut I did?
He wanted to say, look at the bike, and he's like, look at yourself. How to pay here for?
Yes. But you ask no money, you are man.
What? Oh, God. All right. So, yes, because you can hide your age. Really? I don't know that. No, it makes
What?
you look
I mean-
more desperate.
Wait a minute. So Tinder is it free or is it paid? Or is it free with a paid version?
It's free, but with the paid version, you can have more. There are like different pay model options things, and they give you like more. I don't know stuff. I don't know exactly what.
And can you really hide your age, you know, with that option?
I guess. I mean,
What the fuck?
I can't recall if. I mean, you can still put a wrong age in there anyway, so you know.
Mm.
No, it makes you look more desperate. Yes, especially if you travel. Yes, because Tinder Plus people have priority when it comes to matches. That's true. Yes, because of the unlimited swipes. No, save money.
So I suppose Tinder has paid some nice money to Mr. Hexlarina.
They all can be
All save.
justified, I guess, but I would go for this actually.
My heart says B, you know? Yeah.
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 B and F, obviously, because you know.
We will get something being, you know, yeah. I mean, probably the correct one will be D, you know, but
There are games to play.
yeah, you know, I mean, if it has to be, it will be, you know, it's like, I don't know, that's why I kind of dislike all this Tinder thing, you know, because it's also artificial, you know?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Let's see. What?
That doesn't make you look more desperate. It could give you more opportunities.
Yeah, can make the most of a situation.
That fucking depends, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, save money. Because
Yes.
I kind of get the idea that he might be actually like sponsored or something. Let's see. Of
It's
course.
the wrong option. You should
Yeah.
probably pay for it as long as you
No.
can. I mean, it's whatever, $8 a month or something. But if you got it,
So
and
that's
you,
the-
you use
that's-
Tinder, you should probably do it.
If you've got the money,
That's the
make
argument.
most out of it.
That is $8 per month.
Well, great. Thanks for the price
there-
tag to
there-
really hide your freaking sponsor, dude.
Yeah, sponsored by. Well, let's go with D then, because the rest are going to be incorrect anyway.
Could also be E. Yeah, everything that says yes is apparently correct. Yeah, of course.
because of
Great,
the animated
good job.
wines.
Well, thanks,
What?
Raclette.
What? No! But apparently didn't
Maybe I
pay
should
enough,
just
for them
choose
to actually say
everyone
two
so we
sentences.
get more matches.
Be more selective. Swipe right almost every. I mean, yeah, I
Well,
heard
you
that's
know-
what most guys do.
I knew a couple of guys, who actually were in Tinder, and what they did was say yes to every single girl, and they still
Yeah.
didn't get anything. So
Well, the funny thing is, if anyone out there wants a really good Tinder video, type in H3H3 and Tinder. He made a fucking awesome video about it, where you put really weird pictures of himself in there. I think he also paid for it. I think he swiped for an entire day and didn't get one match, and then he put his wife on there. First swipe right that she made, and it was like instantly matched.
wait a minute, he put his wife. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. You showed me this video too.
Yeah.
And it's, but it's like that, I guess. Suppose,
I mean, he also wrote in his bio, I think, I'm thick as fuck and down to fuck.
Mhm.
But yeah, let's see. That's obviously wrong, but let's see how he justifies it.
Yes. Yep.
Yep,
Yes.
we have Ethan Klein right
Yes.
here.
Hot. Not hot, but you'll do. Yes. 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 Yes.
Every single man on earth, basically.
Not so nice. Good. Good.
When he decides to look at porn,
Good.
yeah.
Good. Good.
Let's
good.
spin like 80 more
this
times.
is
and-
actually bad, Charlotte, for reasons of the algorithm.
What?
Tinder wants it to be a good experience for the girls.
Yeah.
So they want a guy that is quite selective and actually goes on dates and probably is looking for something serious, because then it's a better experience for all. So algorithmically, it's the wrong thing to do, even if you're not at all fussy. And in general, it should be a bit fussy anyhow, right?
Yeah, everyone's got their likes.
What the fuck was the guy doing? I couldn't really concentrate because he was, I don't know, I guess he has a fetish for ears or something.
Mhm. Let's be more selective then.
I didn't know that though, but that's interesting to know.
Well, I suspected
No.
that maybe
No.
people were punished for doing that.
No.
I suppose
Wow.
They had to, yeah.
for spamming people, basically. Yeah, that is exactly what Tinder is about, right?
Yeah.
She's cute, but no.
Then chopped in pieces.
Yeah, okay.
187. And then knock, knock, knock. FBI, open up!
This is an interesting
But-
one because Tinder actually want it to be a good experience for the women. So they don't like guys that just match with everyone, because then a lot of those matches won't turn into conversations, won't turn into dates. So they reward guys that are more selective. So yeah, pay attention to the algorithm and try not to just choose everyone.
This guy's getting paid by Tinder. I don't fucking believe it.
She looks kind of cute.
Yeah.
She doesn't show her body though, so I don't know if it's gonna be good.
There we go.
looks
It's about
alright.
getting laid, obviously.
I'm not sure.
Mhm.
Check her bio.
So far, this
Oh,
chapter is
hi.
perhaps the weakest one of all. What the fuck? I mean, who was that? What?
I
What's
don't
this?
know. No fucking idea. His mother? I don't know.
But it wasn't the mouth. Oh, okay. I don't get it.
I guess swipe right? Right?
Read me the options because right now lag doesn't allow what's going on.
So we either don't choose her or we choose her.
But so we are actually looking at the girl, that was on the other scene, suppose.
I think so.
I know, or maybe this one that he was mentioning that didn't show the body or so. Let's choose.
Which might be that one. Okay.
Yeah.
So Tinder is about spinning in a chair. That's all we
Obviously,
need
the wrong
to know.
one. She won't look as good in person.
How are you to judge? I
Oh,
mean,
wait a minute.
there it goes. It's fucking. What's the word?
She won't look as good in person because she didn't put a body picture.
Yes.
So, it's so meat-market thing,
Yeah,
it
exactly.
just disgusts me. That's why I never tried it even.
Exactly what I mean, It's like,
I don't know if... Yeah, go ahead.
I can't, like, the word doesn't come to mind, but it's shallow. There you go. That fucking, the fucking app is so shallow. People say like, it's about, about the person that you are, because, you can look good, but you can end up being chopped in pieces and, your various body parts in various trash cans over the city, just like that Necro song. But right here, we obviously see what it's all about.
Yeah, to be honest, I was thinking, I don't know anyone who actually managed to find a long-lasting relationship through this.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
neither.
just... Do you know anyone?
No. I don't even think they
Well,
exist.
Because I guess this is more just for casual stuff, like if people only see, the body and stuff. I mean, well, for what I saw, when they showed me the app, basically it just shows your pictures and a small description or something, and
Yeah.
and that's all. So it's just about the first impression. It's just about the looks,
Yeah.
So it's basically just I don't know. I mean, like he said, now she might not look good in person, but she might as well be someone totally opposed to you in personality. We will never know that, so why not give it a try? I don't know.
And by the way, funny thing, I can't remember the exact terminology. That's what I thought about when he was, saying like she doesn't look as good, but whatnot. There is, I can't remember the exact thing, but I watched a video from 32, which is pretty good on YouTube, by the way. And there is a term in Japanese where it's like appreciate your flaws, basically, And what people actually, or at least that's also for me, what I gravitate to is if a person looks like, I don't know, like a supermodel or whatever, I'm like, no, I don't really like that. Even if they are Asian, like awesome, but I'm like, nah, not really. But if then there's a girl that is like, that doesn't have too much like makeup on and that has obviously like a little bit of flaws, that doesn't look perfect, that is more attractive. And that's what that philosophy from Japan also states, where you don't need to put like tons of makeup on and stuff, because that actually distracts people from yourself. It's, you want to showcase like I don't know, if you have pimples or whatever, and showcase them. That's flaws, and that's attractive, because that shows to people that you're not afraid to hide your quote unquote ugly side from people. That you don't try to hide.
Yeah,
anything.
exactly. And actually, I have heard girls saying this as well.
Yeah.
But haven't you ever been asked, like, who's your favorite celebrity or girl or something like that, and then you think about them and they just feel like they are all copies from each other,
Yeah.
Or you see, like, I had this feeling, like you see these girls that you say that you maybe look like supermodels, I don't know, but typical thing of long straight hair, maybe sunglasses, maybe dressed like that, and all of them, they are like copies from each other.
Yeah.
So for a guy, I mean, maybe in previous times, no, but now that we have seen so much, we're kind of desensitized to that. What are they really offering with their looks? That as you say, someone with something that makes her interesting, like I wouldn't really call it a flaw, but something exotic, something different, something that draws the attention instead of the usual cloned, looks that everyone seems to share,
Exactly.
Men as well,
And by the way, I think there was a video about makeup, like how makeup basically got invented. And it was actually for those little flaws that people had. That's why makeup was invented, to basically brush off those flaws. Which is why makeup is basically hiding everyone's true faces. Which is also why I fucking hate that shit.
Yeah, I don't like it either, you know. I prefer when they don't use it. But I've known people, you know, who just couldn't live without it.
Yeah.
And in the end, you saw them and it was like, there was a layer of that so thick that you just exposed the face, you know, and you felt like, you know, something was passing on to you, things like that.
That's why, by the way, there was a like a makeup artist for porn that posted a picture of the actress before they put on makeup and after they put on makeup, and that blew up on the internet. And people were actually, there were people of course like mostly girls being like, oh my god, you know, it's awesome that you guys did that, because, you know, the whole insecurity that porn stars look awesome even without makeup is basically, you know, not true. Or that's good. And of course there were also guys who were like, oh my god, I can't believe I've fapped to that multiple times. Different perspectives, but I also saw that and it was actually pretty interesting to see. Because they look more human without that, which is pretty cool.
Yes, but also it gives you this first impression as well. That, I mean, one thing is to come out of living in a container, you know, like your friend Ming in Dead by Daylight. Another one is just not wearing makeup. You know? They are completely opposite things, you know.
Yeah.
And it gives you the first impression that the person perhaps worries about things that are more deep than just, you know, spending half her day, you know, putting paint on the face or things.
Right. It's also, by the way, there was also, I just realized that there was a Japanese streamer that I watched. Was also a girl who played Left 4 Dead 2. And she also made a stream where she, on camera, removed all of her makeup and streamed like 1 hour, I think, without any makeup. That was pretty cool. Okay.
And because it was Japanese, right?
Obviously. Let's swipe left.
The bias.
Because we are shallow as fuck, boy.
Cool, nice one. In most cases, people are going to choose their very best pictures. So if someone's just, you know, showing their pretty face, but you can't see even a hint of their body, yeah, it probably means that they don't have a great body.
Does that matter?
If this is of big importance to you,
Thank you.
Wouldn't be to me.
Thank you.
Or what if it was like the world's...
Did she say it would be, or it wouldn't be to her?
Very, very
Wouldn't be.
funny.
Funny men.
Well, Charlotte got points there.
True. So I would have to go and meet them to find out if they were the funniest man ever. I could be missing my chances.
Okay, well, that's very nice. So sweet.
Oh god, you're so adorable, Richard.
She looks good in this picture, but bad in this one. What shall I do? Oh, in this
Do you
picture...
think there's
she
gay
looks
stuff, you know, in
amazing.
Tinder?
So what?
Do you think there's gay stuff in Tinder? You know, like, can you choose to, you know, if you're a girl or you're a guy, can you choose to see, like, your own gender instead of the other?
There's Grindr for that.
Wait a minute. So Grindr is like the gay version of Tinder?
Yes.
Ah.
Which is funny, because there was a fighting game character in a really old game, and the Super Couch Fighters were playing that, and, you know, the Compton dude. And there was one character called Grindr. It was like, grinding!
But the title, to be honest, doesn't look very promising, you know. I guess in that case, it helps, you know, because it might be harder for them to find each other, you know.
But, actually, they made a video. They made a video where they set up a profile for one of their guys in the office, and I think it's like a 10-minute video, and we're actually talking with other people that wanted to hook up, and they got sent so many dick pics. If I don't forget it, I put it in the description, by the way. That was fucking awesome. And also the guy, also that specific guy, also he also talked with the guys, and he was saying stuff like, "Who do you main in Smash?" Because the guy was like, "You want to Smash?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure. What's your main?"
Oh Jesus!
The worst picture is probably most true to life. The bad pics could just be a bad angle for her. I mean, that's both sugarcoating it, kinda, I guess.
Or maybe they paid a professional photographer to remake a picture they took 15 years ago.
I guess A, maybe.
Let's go for that one and let's see.
Yeah.
Should I? Nah, better not risk.
Risk of rain.
Bam.
Shoot yourself, please.
Yeah, in most cases, people will choose their very best pictures. So even if a few of those ones look really bad and, you know, a couple are good, you should probably trust the worst ones because, like I said, yeah, they choose the ones that make them look best.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, human meat market.
Yes. What a match. Fuck. She's really
Football
hot.
match.
Sure. That house is garbage, by the way.
Oh,
Why?
matched.
There's no personality at all.
Of course, any guy you choose is gonna match with you.
Oh well, let's see what he messages.
What he
Hopefully he's not
massages.
some other dumbass on the Tinder because we have lots of weathers there.
Like everywhere else.
Why is her
Remember
accent
that
so ass
day?
now?
Guy who I met in a bar.
Yeah.
He seemed nice, but then he started to send me his dick pics.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
Oh,
did.
yes.
And it wasn't even that big.
Atrocious.
Because if it was big, it would be okay. That's the lesson we have to remember.
I didn't even have the guts to send it.
Crazy.
Crazy, really.
She's studying tech business. That's strange. She looks
Oh,
like a model.
yes.
What shall I write?
Dick pic. What do you think is better, ski resorts in the Alps or island getaway? The answer can say a lot about a person. Winky face. Why in the fuck is there a winky face? Hey, Tanya, tech business interesting. Are you more of a Jeff Bezos or Zuckerberg fan? Send her a bunch of emojis. Hey, hi, hey, how's your day? Oh god.
Hi, hey.
I want to know this, like what this actually
What about
says about a person.
Yeah, go ahead with it.
Bunch of emojis, by the way, is a death sentence, obviously.
Okay, how to start? Guess I could ask her an interesting question. Ski resort or getaway?
Barbecue. Actually, I would say ski resort, even though it's more work to actually learn how to ski.
Okay. Not too bad.
Yeah, but you can only do it
But I think
a bunch
lots
of few times per year, you know.
about
I think it's a
this
kind of
in an
wasted
online
sport.
article or some computer games and sent it to all the girls.
I mean, I'm a winter person too.
I think so.
True, but it's not the usual. Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Okay, let's see if he gets better.
Seriously, why did her accent just drop?
You know, we should just send. Hey, love video games. You know, if you like video games, bam, out. Basically, for example,
Guess could still work.
that should be the first starter in these things.
Oh, okay, that's better. At least if you read your profile. Yeah.
No, like if you read his profile.
Yeah.
Yes, man, back on track.
So it was kind of a good one, yeah.
Cool question, but the problem is he could have been sending it to thousands of
Right,
ladies.
it could be a generic one.
But
Or a
as
bot.
generic ones go,
Yeah.
not too bad.
Suppose.
And do you know a little trick?
Go on.
You can have your generic starter and do it later, and then it won't seem like something you send to everyone.
Generic, that's clever.
What does it say about a person, though? You didn't elaborate on that.
Yeah, I can read,
Yeah.
I can talk,
I don't
all
know.
kinds of crazy tricks. And
This is so gaijin.
Amazing tricks. Well, I hope it's not the
Jedi
one guy
mind
not in the
tricks.
game.
Girls, you should be careful anyway. It might
Yeah.
not even be his real picture.
Yeah, might be a
I
serial
heard
killer.
Might be
about a
a
guy
bot.
who uses someone else's pictures And you don't even want to meet him.
Oh, don't worry, my darling. I'm gonna make sure you don't meet anyone without my seal of approval.
Speaking of Mahmoud.
Yes.
Oh, she answered. My best trick. What is my
Let's
best trick,
bright.
actually?
We sit on the ground because you won't have a sofa, you know?
That's deep. I can do a headstand. I'm not gonna reveal it immediately. First, tell me 3 things about yourself. Yes.
Of course, see. Yeah,
To run.
it's the right one.
I know. My dick. This is gonna impress the shit out of her.
Yeah, it's the most important thing in man, you know? So why not talk about it?
Hey, ladies. We've got another psycho.
Oh, yes.
At least
That's
he is
actually
honest.
impressive if it's true.
But why would you want to do it anyways, by the way?
Crazy.
Do what?
Crazy.
Why would you suck yourself off? It's weird.
Yeah, I
Even
find
Well,
if
it
it would work.
disgusting, and I'd
If
be
you're
quick
gay,
to
maybe.
delete
Oh, well, yeah.
all numbers relating to
Or
you,
narcissistic.
including Tinder itself.
Shoulder.
Oh, oh,
Love my
oh.
shoulder.
On my shoulder, the big bed.
I love my shoulder. Yeah, I guess this one. You know, keep the conversation
What
afloat.
is a headstand?
Where you stand on your head. You know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's go.
Yeah, keeps the conversation afloat.
What shall I ride? Ooh, I've
Like
got
shallow
something
ride.
clever. So
Mushy,
smart.
mushy. Jesus,
I'm
that's...
not gonna reveal it immediately.
God
Aren't
damn
I
it.
intelligent?
Oh,
addictive.
Looks like it.
he's asking interesting things about you, Tanya. At least that's quite different. He's
What?
bold. I'll say that for him.
3 interesting things about yourself.
But
Well, I'm a hot,
not
I'm
answering
alone, and
now.
I'm writing in Tinder, you know?
It's not a secret, though. Or interesting.
That's one good choice, and that's cool because just like in many dating situations, being just a little bit challenging sets you apart and is good.
Or throws them off. Because why even bother?
Oh, thank you
You're
very much.
welcome.
Yes. Now she's bringing poison to everyone, so she can keep the guy first.
So?
Yeah, I think he's waited long enough. Let's message him.
Are you going
Massage.
to tell him the 3 interesting
Mm.
things?
Nah. I'm not ready to jump through his lips so easily. Yeah. He's got to wait.
It's playing like mind games with the killer in Dead by Daylight now.
Yes.
Ooh.
What?
Do I know this game?
Me?
Richard Burns Rally, maybe? Probably not.
Not sure, you know, I kinda...
Maybe, nah, not Dirt 3, because I played that. Do you want me to be really honest? I've been playing PlayStation interspersed with wanking furiously. Been busy, I'm just driving, so you had a while to think about it. I'm looking forward to hearing those 3 interesting things about your winky face. Pretty busy day. I'm just driving, roads are crazy, but you. Yes.
Of course, he's the right one.
Yeah, because, honesty never gets you anywhere.
Yeah.
This will get her hot and bothered.
Kinda sad, but it's kinda true in a way.
Oh dear. Well, there is honesty, and then there is honesty.
What do you mean?
He's playing PlayStation and wanking.
Yeah, like any normal
I
person.
wonder if he's playing
Yeah.
God of War. But anyway, block him, please.
The wanking was too much.
The gaming was alright.
That's kind of my day usually, to be honest. But
Really?
yeah, not furious wanking though, but
Oh, I'm saying it's lovely to hear that.
yeah, the PlayStation all day is okay, isn't it?
I know, still, no.
No?
Get some other hobbies.
What if you
Fuck
just
off.
got God of War and it's great.
I don't think it makes any difference. You need to have more to talk about.
You played it, God of War?
No. No, I haven't.
And
Yeah, then you
Well,
had a good conversation
just-
piece.
Get over it.
just because it's your hobby, does that mean that you have no conversation topic, about
Yeah.
anything else in life?
That's why I say.
Just that's what we were doing, and we said it. It doesn't mean that we had to talk about it.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing that I'm always saying. If two nerds go together, whether it be gay or hetero, you can't break that up. It's the best relationship out there. Especially if they have the same taste in games. Walking Dead can be pretty fun, by the way. If you have two different favorite characters. If you don't like Jane but you like Kenny, we're done.
And then you watch them make out, and you say that is the best game ever.
I mean, yeah, it is one of the best, yeah.
Because there are girls making out. Damn it.
So we go with this,
right?
Being more persistent?
Yeah, let's lie, of course.
I don't know why you wouldn't say I'm playing
I can't
games.
just say I've been playing PlayStation. Driving,
Yeah.
great, that's a good one. And I need to ask her about those 3 things.
Let me try this, but honestly.
Okay.
I mean,
He's driving. I wonder what car he has.
Don't be so materialistic.
Listen, babe.
We go right now to look at the car.
If you want a guy who's smart
yeah.
and kind and rich, you can have him. Plus, you can borrow his car and drive me around. I wouldn't mind. My car is a Ross package, by the way, so it would go a long way.
Hopefully
I
it's
almost
a
fucked up that
test.
line.
We need to protect our environment. So I've been telling you all, you should just ride bikes and stop eating.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Okay, by the way, he's on about the 3 interesting things again. Do we tell him? Sure. We can tell him. We can.
Wanking, playing. I'm telling him tonight.
And driving in a Tesla.
Yes.
So our resident Tinder expert said that this is the right choice. Not pushing and being super annoyingly persistent, but one more time is good to, try and get those 3 interesting things and not let it go.
Maybe have our time to think about it.
Yeah.
Which lie she's gonna put in.
Okay, babe. What are those 3 interesting things going to be?
I'm knowledgeable,
Shallow.
I'm ambitious, and
Are you niggering me?
Are you trying to put him off totally or what? Okay.
Yeah, because that would be a
I
good
guess
job,
this
for that.
Yeah.
to me too, as usual. I got this.
Let's see.
You see, and the guy is going to get a girl
She
who
replied.
otherwise wouldn't
She
be
says
with,
she's
he wouldn't
creative,
like to be with.
Loyal.
Yeah.
And she loves to laugh. What shall I reply?
There's nothing more generic than that.
Yeah, it's kind of okay. Loyal is good, dogs are good, women who are like dogs equals perfect. Oh, okay. Okay, took it a while. I like people who are creative, so I'm guessing that you are spontaneous too. I like a girl who is creative with her blowjob technique, so it stays interesting.
Of course.
I mean,
The option wins again.
these two sound like a line that Necro would use in one of his songs. Let's see.
What to do? I know.
Maybe he
I
wrote
like
the
girls
script
who
for
are
this.
creative with their blowjob techniques. He's gonna love this one.
Don't lick your lips, makes you look like a douchebag.
Oh yeah, bye.
But definitely don't laugh, you'll gag lol. That
Block
my
his
BJ
ass.
game is on fleek. Never mind.
How dare he talk about what we will do every day when
What
we
do you
are
think
together?
of that message?
I mean, I would say I don't particularly like you.
Ooh, are you British?
Not you,
Oh.
the person who said that.
You like me
comment.
though, right?
Pardon?
The
like
person
me.
said it.
Some of the time.
Pandering, Richard. It's bad advice. So yeah, obviously that sounds like something, but not precisely. But that's your structure of a sentence when you try to make a really bad joke. By the way. It's like the one South
Well,
Park
inside
episode for conspiracy theories, you know, who are like really far-fetched. Let's see.
This is sure to turn her on. You need to show her who's boss from the get-go.
That's
Yeah, but
disgusting. He's dangerous. He's lucky he isn't here right now. I would choke him out and throw him in the pool.
You're scary sometimes.
and then we will call it a day.
Oh, really? Oh.
No, really.
You like dogs, right?
I mean,
Grunting and coughing.
do I need to really answer why this didn't work?
Yes.
That's why we pay you.
Cause Zig uses this all the time. And then you wonder why no one is listening to you when you try to make jokes, you know?
They do.
Yeah, sure. And then they are like, I would choke him out and throw him into the pool. Okay.
Always good to work in the spontaneity stuff. She'll love it.
Spontaneity? What?
What did he answer?
Yes.
No.
I'm so bored already of this conversation, you know, that I will
Nice
just
one.
kill myself.
We see it a few times in the game. Generally, bringing up spontaneity is never a bad thing because most people would
Spontaneity?
agree that they're interested in spontaneous and have various positive characteristics.
Then you never had a bad surprise if you like that shit.
The spontaneous thing is not always good.
Exactly.
You know, I once met a guy who asked me whether I was spontaneous, and when I said yes, he tried to kiss me on the street in the daytime.
Oh god,
What
no,
did you
children
do?
might be watching.
Well,
God forbid, you know?
it was really cool, but you get the point.
Not really.
You totally contradicted yourself.
Okay,
Yes.
let's at least make sure he doesn't want dirty pics.
Well,
Not really.
Who doesn't want that?
Ah, shit.
mm,
No dirty pictures. Actually,
What I mean-
she's a good girl.
That was actually a good counter, though. You're not one of those frigid girls who don't put out until date 16. Honestly, I like a girl who is decisive, who fucks, basically. I wasn't gonna ask you to send me a dirty picture. I was gonna ask you to send a nice selfie with a smile, send or iMessage me. Yes. Sure.
What to write? Let me
It is
be
a
straight with
no-brainer.
this whore. She's gonna like it. Yes, just make things clear. I need to fuck straight away.
gangster.
Damn! I thought this guy was okay, but he's
Girl who
not a
plays with
dodgy
decisive
guy.
strike.
Well,
Yes.
I guess it's better
Obsession
to find out
changed.
sooner rather than later.
Usually I have sex on date 4, I think.
Oh,
On day 1 and then go from there.
on date 4.
Oh.
Like she already
Why-
has it, you know.
Why
She already
is-
has the procedure, know that.
Yeah, why so specific?
Totally
Yeah.
wrong, very inappropriate.
Well, says
You
you.
took the words right out of my mouth.
Give them back.
You
You
know-
stole.
If I were the guy and I was watching this, I will immediately, you know, I won't go out with the black girl, you know, and send the other to, you know, to something, you know, to, I don't know.
No, you almost fucked yourself over there.
To the kitchen. Actually, that was spontaneous, eh? You know, spontaneously things,
Well-
spontaneous things can be good or bad.
She likes spontaneous stuff. And then he said I should go to the kitchen on the street in daylight. What did you do? I went to the kitchen.
Under the gaze of God, you know.
Sure.
Let's try and get this off Tinder onto iMessage.
Oh, I message the next
Okay.
stage, you know.
That's a selfie. No biggie. We
Smalls?
already have about
Biggie smalls.
200 photos to choose from. And he
200
wants to
euros
use
to the post
iMessage.
video.
That's quite smart. you already have tons of people messaging you here, so
No one believes that.
Let's get on with the
Cool,
big
so this is good.
pictures.
Obviously, asking for dirty pictures is a big no-no. It's
And
just going to be annoying. Sending your own dirty pictures, also a no-no.
Absolutely
That's a
not.
yes.
And getting it off of Tinder and onto iMessage, our Tinder expert says it's very, very good because she's likely to have tons of guys messaging her in Tinder, so your messages could just be buried amongst like 30 other guys. And if you move it to iMessage or whatever other messaging application is common in your country, then that's a much better way to carry on things.
Why is that black guy in the
But the
back
thing
looking
is-
like he's stoned, by the way?
Maybe
Wow,
he is.
thank you, Mama. That looks lovely.
I knew it! Told you.
Mhm.
Told you.
But also, the thing is, if your messages get buried under the messages of 30 guys on Tinder, do you really want to be with someone who just chats with 30 guys at the same time? I don't
Nah,
know.
I think what he means is that, given that she's a girl, she has more people to choose from, so she
Yeah,
probably
but,
has more guys on Tinder, you know?
Yeah, but that's what I mean. If you're just one on, I don't know.
I mean, you can't know
You know
that.
what? This just goes against my religion, because I'm just like in the dating thing. It's like there's two type of stances. Either you go directly at it, or you lay the spider web. And just by being yourself,
Yeah.
things happen. And
Yeah.
I feel it's much more natural the second. I mean, obviously that's things sometimes, but like if you're not looking for anything in particular, just eventually when it happens, it's the right person. Because it happens for a reason. It's not because you went to the meat market and brought back some testing lab material.
Well, the funny thing is there's actually a Japanese rap group called Human Meat Market. And the album was called Human Hunting in the Forest.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Say your mom made food, but not to think that there's anything sexual going on with mom. Leave her hanging while you eat. Nice pic. Sorry, got a business meeting back soon. Yes. Because, that's where porn flourishes.
I'd better write to her that my mum made me dinner, but make sure she doesn't get the wrong idea. It's not one of those weird pornos.
Told ya. Where she makes me a pizza and then fucks me. For guys, that could work, I think.
well,
We are kind of getting the black girl, eh? The other is outrageous, I know.
Yeah, I think on Grindr that would work.
Probably didn't need to clarify that about the old sex with mum thing.
Yeah, and if this was supposed to be a joke, it really, really wasn't very funny.
Says you. I fucking loved it.
It's like the Leo thing, we find funny all the jokes that people didn't find funny.
Yeah.
It's a sign.
That could work, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead with that. Yeah, we're not going to say we're going to miss this meeting when we don't have a business meeting.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
when we lie, that's basically when we make the right decision, though.
Yeah, but then we get into this
I'll
relationship.
leave her
It's all about
hanging
lies,
so she wonders what
Yeah,
I'm
we go on the
thinking.
spider web, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
Tanya,
No,
maybe
it's not
he
that
didn't
thing,
like your selfie. He hasn't replied yet.
Maybe
My
she'll
God, you
message
guys are
again.
so impatient.
No, you dummy. You never do that. He reply. Just wait.
He's jerking off in the table, all right?
Ah, there it is.
It's still a fucking meeting. What the fuck?
He replied. Okay, cool. We're back on. Yeah.
Cool. Really
Yeah,
cool.
cool.
Yeah, don't get too excited, yo.
Nice one. Yeah, I mean, if you're like a cool guy, should you really be on your phone all day long? Not really. It's natural to have some times when you're busy, when you're meeting people, when you're working. So having pauses between your answers, especially when it's a natural pause because you really are doing something else, that's great. And in that time, she can be thinking about you and kind of checking her phone to see if you replied. Nothing wrong with that.
I suppose when it gets to you haven't replied in 3 days, that's when the alert bells ring, right?
Yeah, I once did that. And
Drama
she
alert.
called the police. There were search parties, and I just chilling and forgot about her. So don't do that.
Lucky escape for her.
Why don't we date his mom instead, you know?
Got to
She
answer
looks
now.
fine.
We'll ask her whether she's obsessed with Instagram.
Well, this was you saying.
He must be psychic.
Maybe we should delete some pictures from today. 17 is a bit too much.
Or
No.
just don't go on
Just
Instagram.
send
Like, what the
it.
fuck?
Did I tell you that time
Now
when
I'll ask her
I...
whether she's ready to hear my rule.
Rule?
Oh.
Ja Rule? The rapper?
Oh, he asked if we went to hear his rule. Do we go?
His rule of...
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
We're the emperor. We make the law. If she does it wrong, you violated the law.
And yes, she agrees.
Damn.
By the way, you know, do you remember, did I tell you this event, you know, like, I don't know if 1 year ago or 2 years ago, went with some people to the friends of friends, you know, to the, well, to a club, you know, nightclub, which I hadn't gone to in quite a while. And one of the girls, you know, in the group, literally, you know, spent her entire time, you know, in the club, taking pictures of herself and making videos of herself, you know. I was like looking at that, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, what?
Okay, so well,
Like, I can swear that maybe it was 2 hours or something, and all the entire time it was pictures of herself, videos of herself. I don't know where they were going, you know, but it's like,
Instagram.
would you like to be with someone who just goes to a club and start and all? It's like, how do you call this when you are obsessed, when you're in love with yourself or something? How do you call that?
Narcissistic?
Syndrome of Oedipus syndrome or something? No.
Narcissistic.
Yeah, but besides that, you know, but yeah, it's like,
The
it's so
douchebag?
disgusting in a way to see people like that.
Yeah.
And maybe they should be more aware of that, you know, like 17 pictures, okay, might be, it's not the same, you know, but
Nah.
it would be the same, you know, in a
Yes.
way, at least, I don't know.
What I like to do when I go out with people, I make like maybe 1 picture tops on the evening, maybe 2, but usually it's only like 1. And even then, I don't do that on the regular, you know. But it's also what I fucking hate when I saw that when I went to school, where, like, you know, was walking into the classroom and I saw like 2 girls who were chatting, and that one girl during the entire conversation, I think it was like 2 minutes before the bell rang, before, you know, the teacher came in, they were talking for 2 minutes, and that one girl was constantly had her eyes constantly on the phone. I was like, this is so fucking disgusting. Can't you look the person that you're talking to in the fucking eyes? God, I hate that.
Yeah, it's kind of that
Jesus.
thing, you know, when it shows that someone is so focused on something that is kind of, they are not in the moment, you know.
Yeah.
They are so focused with themselves or with something, probably usually all this trivial stuff, you know, but
Yeah.
it tells you a lot about someone, that the person is at the moment, you know. Like, for example, you probably have seen this as well, you know, people going to see something, and instead of seeing it with their own eyes, they are seeing it through the camera of the phone, you know, recording it.
Yeah.
Like, look at it with your own eyes, you know. Maybe that you are here, enjoy it with your own eyes.
Exactly.
I don't know, you will remember it. Why do you need to watch it on the phone again?
I mean, I get it. That's why I make like 1 or 2 pictures to, you know, remember the evening, obviously, you know, if it's like a cool moment, of course, but you don't do it like every fucking second. Put your phone away for a while. Jesus Christ, it's not gonna kill you. God.
And spray you in garbage cans, yes.
I'm old-fashioned, so if you go on a date, I am going to be taking your coat, opening the door, pulling out your chair, and obviously I insist on paying garbage. When I come home from work, I want you to get on your knees while I beat you with my while I beat you with my car. All right. If we go on a date, then we have to not check our our phones so we can get to know each other probably without the world bothering us. Yes, thank you very much, but of course we're gonna beat her.
What to
Or
write?
D, you know?
Oh, I got it.
You're gonna tell us where the rebel base is, we're gonna destroy your
Oh,
planet with a
with
Death
my
Star.
cock, dirty little
That's the
shit.
rule.
Why is he going like Super Saiyan every time we go for a wrong answer?
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm not sure.
God. He must watch too
Oh, that
much
50
porn.
Shades of Grey shit.
Not understand women at all.
Close your mouth.
How could he ever expect that to work?
She's opening because she knows what's coming.
God damn it. Your face is dripping blood.
Crazy.
I'm coming. You're screaming. The scalpel
They
is right
didn't
behind
like
you,
the
ready to slice
jaguar.
you uneven. Sorry.
She was having a Parkinson syndrome, you know, in one hand, specifically localized.
Ooh, we go right back to go to the police.
Ooh, that's the usual after chat, you know, in Dead by Daylight games, I guess.
Charlotte, you like that message?
No, I hate it. It's vile.
It's actually awful, yeah.
Oh, it's vile.
Oh, he was having a good time. You see the guy on the left? He was enjoying that piece of cake.
Yes. We can choose A, but only if we pull the chair when she's sitting, you know?
Yes.
And then we laugh. Like in the post-story chapter.
Yeah, like Richard. Ha! Actually, no, this one I like the most. I think this one is pandering too much.
Yeah.
You know, oh my god, I'm
The
a
first one
strong,
is-
independent woman. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. The A is just, I don't know, it's just so fucking ridiculous. I mean, even if the guy has some self-respect, writing A just shows that he is just writing, he's not being honest, you know, he's writing nonsense.
And he's wearing a fedora.
Yes. And he's from the 18th century as well.
Also, A is basically the meme. I can't believe you've done this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
she's ready to hear it.
And if you violated the law, we go to the police.
Here
Yes.
we go.
Criminal scum.
I was thinking that.
That's pretty cool. I should have that rule, you girls.
Nice, cool, nigga.
Says the one who's on the phone.
Yeah.
She agrees.
By the way, he's basically not even talking with the girl.
Yeah,
He's talking with the
great,
other
well
one.
done. Real pet peeve.
Yeah, you know, like we are dating the black girl.
At the dinner table. Even
Kinda, yeah.
Then we're gonna fight the
years,
other.
this is an absolute no-no. Take every second you can to get to know one another.
Yeah, thank you.
Beautiful message.
But you know, these girls are doing exactly what we did with Mahmoud in that other chapter, you know?
Yeah.
So, the same thing, you know?
Sexy.
We're
We need to
basically
make this more sexy.
getting to know the
Oh my god, look at that
Yeah.
ass. Oh, what I'll do to that.
and the hand goes below the table.
I was about to
I know.
That's a good picture. Do you know how many guys are wanking over that? No one, because there is porn. Do you go to the gym a lot, or are you one of those people that girls hate who eats burgers and still look like a swear? That's a typo. Model. I don't like it when people are inappropriate on Tinder, but you do have a sexy body. Well, I mean, yeah, of course. After that, I'm not
It has to be.
I'm not too sure after that though.
There's no after that. That is the correct one.
Might be.
Look how sexy she is. Oh my god. I know what to say.
my
That's a
God.
good picture. And she obviously liked guys when they're wanking over it. Dirty slag.
Yes.
He's going Super Saiyan every
right,
fucking
To
time.
be honest.
He's probably right to be
Ew.
honest. I mean,
Don't say that.
Yes.
Yuck.
yeah, sure.
I don't mind if guys touch themselves while they look at my pics. I take it as a compliment.
Well, yeah, it kinda is, I guess. I mean, kinda, you know?
Just diabolical.
Was I
The
gonna-
guy shouldn't really
Oh.
mention wanking.
No, absolutely not.
Maybe another term for that?
Mhm.
Choking the chicken?
Yeah, I was thinking that. Maybe a different word for it, you know? the maneuver, you know?
There's a scene in GTA San Andreas where CJ and Sweet talk about that. Was it? He likes to see Dr. Wankikovsky or something. I guess this could be more wrong.
I don't know, but I mean, C is the type of thing like, I don't want to alarm you, but it's like, I don't want to be rude, but you're an asshole, something like that, things that make you look a fool. I don't know. At the same time,
but Mr.
like, I don't want to be inappropriate, but I'm going to say it anyway, because I'm spared of the inappropriateness by having said that before,
Could be, yeah. Okay, so B?
Let's go for C because of cock.
I actually think that's the more right one. Because if you've been talking for that long, you might have a chance. So you can go a little bit more in the alarm zone, in the red zone,
For that long,
in PUBG.
For 10 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, longer than anyone else she probably spoke with.
Yes.
I don't want to be rude, but she is
I don't want to
so
alarm you.
damn sexy.
Yeah,
Guess
but
I
I
need to
don't
let
like
her know right now. Here we go.
Right now, to look at the car.
He was doing well, but don't
got it.
this. You do have a sexy body though.
She's the daughter of the actor from that movie,
Yeah, I was about to say that. Garbage day.
It's a direct physical compliment, usually a little bit risky. In this case, I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah.
It's not a killer, but it does speak volumes.
That's a survivor.
Gangster. He's like, I'm done with this shit.
Yep.
How's he doing so far? Pretty well, right?
Yeah, he is.
And now when they meet, he's like,
We
oh
see
yes,
it
you
in
actually had the
Marvel
conversation
yet.
with my friend, not with me.
I know what to ask him.
Okay.
That's
Send
what,
me dick pics.
that's what she should have been doing from the get-go.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
That's a tough
Wait a
one.
minute.
What are my best traits?
My
Oh.
dick.
That's pretty good. You love it.
But no. My dick. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
the Etika line. My dick.
My best traits are
What?
what?
That what?
What? Can I mean, we didn't write the traits, what?
Right then.
Anyway.
Can I call you? She replies, okay. What?
the V, Why did you lads think you had the right to ask me this? Are you ready to meet or not? Go fuck.
Basically, yes. Basically, this is what goes through every guy's head.
Oh boy.
Listen, I'm happy to answer that. I'll call you in 5. That gives you
What do you
time
think
to
about
prepare your best phone voice.
it? What?
What is a phone voice? What does this mean, also?
Okay.
Did
And
they,
I called you, she replies, okay.
did they just fuck up the script?
I don't know. Of course, B has to go first. I mean, it's mandatory.
They should replace the "Can I call you" with a little suck and fuck.
We sent her a message, saying, but Tinder is asking for money. How to pay this for?
How to pay you for? You ask no money, you use Tinder Plus. What? Tinder Plus? Here, hide your age.
Yeah, man, if that is true, I mean, like, nigga, Please.
It's basically, in this case, Tinder Plus is Pedophile Plus.
Yeah, why would you want to hide your age? You know, you are your age. You know, if you're okay with who you are,
Yeah.
how are you supposed to? You know, it's more about this thing. It's just kind of the ultimate. You know, I don't know. It's not like Tinder is about lying. You know, but it's about kind of
It is. saying
peaceful, how to say, innocent lies. You know, it's like about truth in spontaneous and creative ways. You know, as they say here, and hiding the edge is just kind of the ultimate proof of that, I guess.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
suppose.
Of insecurity as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why is this stupid bitch asking me? Get the fuck out of here. Are you ready to meet me or not? If not,
Where's
go fuck
schizophrenic?
yourself.
God. Some men are
God.
so
Well, we are God at least, you know. She called us
He must
God.
have big problems in his life to be such a prick. Take a look.
Prick.
Don't show me what he wrote. What message the other
Don't
guy?
show me.
I don't want to alarm you.
Is that a good, you know, get straight to the point kind of message?
Get to the point.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think you've made
Oh,
your
she's
point
mad.
loud and clear, and that's definitely.
And it was the truth.
For me.
No, agreed.
Yeah, because it was the
Well,
truth.
the
so-
black dude is enjoying the situation, so it's obviously right.
Yeah, exactly. This, right?
Yeah, I guess it's more charismatic, maybe that A.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's go with it.
What to say? Need to be decisive here.
Pick their own
Tell
half,
her
boy.
I won't fool her, and add a joke.
So a priest
That's the one.
and a
Great.
pedophile walks into a bar. He orders a drink.
Oh, he's gonna call.
Look at these jokes. So nice.
What shall I say to him?
Leave it to me. I'll speak to him.
Oh, yes. He's
God.
going to tag them
Surprise
even.
him. Okay, cool.
Oh,
you-
she's p-blocking her, maybe.
Nice
Are
one.
you-
Yes, right choice.
What?
Moving it to the phone is great because, you know, getting to know someone by text, it can take a long time and not really tell you too much.
Yeah, and I think it's a really good middle ground before you actually meet
Middle ground.
them to work out if there's any chemistry or a little bit of a spark there. Because I don't really
I mean,
feel
you-
you get to know someone over text.
Sparks are bad. It means you missed a skill check.
He's calling.
No, he's calling. It works. Technology.
So
Hi,
fucking
Sam.
stupid, man.
Hi, Tanya.
Oh no, Sam. This is Stephanie.
Her
Tanya's
bodyguard.
friend. You need to speak to me first.
We hang right away.
Yeah, I would hang up.
Why?
Yeah,
She doesn't need any joke, guys. So I'll.
and she
speak to
can't
you
decide
first.
for herself.
And if I like you, then
Oh, yeah.
you can meet her for a date.
You could
What
strangle
is this
her.
bullshit?
So I guess.
Not like that.
was this
If she's
you
not
texting me
adult
earlier
enough,
as
you know,
well?
to talk with us,
We both
Bye.
were, but everything was true.
Okay, well, this is pretty.
She
weird,
wrote
but
one sentence.
What the hell? Let's do it.
Cool. So,
No.
Sam, tell me about those 3 best traits.
Matic. Matic.
Honestly, like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
this got fucking. It's just like with the last chapter, you know. I'm a feminist, but I have my fucking bodyguards, and these guys were fucking assholes. She is a fucking asshole as well. Like Richard.
Yeah, honestly, you know, if I was the guy, I mean, I like how he reacted, but I will think that is just a setup, you know, that they are catfishing or how you call that, you know,
Yeah.
that they are mocking guys or, you know, laughing about something, you know, and they are all on the phone, you know, like something. I'll probably just hang up, you know, because if she wants to go with this, you know, she can do it herself. And if she can't,
Yeah.
you know, well, too bad.
Yeah, I mean, the instance she said, you know, if I like you, then you can meet her or some shit, and I would have hung up. Like, what the fuck are you even? What?
Yeah.
God damn it! This triggers.
Yeah, man, I don't know. The Ruina game is going downhill now. The last chapter.
You're slacking,
So
Mr.
you-
Richard. That's the kind of character that I would want to die first in the Purge series. By the way,
Yeah.
I kind of have the same disgust towards her than I had towards that fucking asshole in the series. By the way. Can't even remember his name, but I fucking hated that guy. Not the bad guy. The bad guy was actually kind of cool. Blonde hair, blue eyes, big hard dick.
Of course.
I'm kind
Big
of
old dick.
very decisive
Big
and
old
funny. Big old titties. I'm kind, very decisive, ambitious, and why don't you tell me the third one since you know me a little bit by now? Well, just a little bit.
Gangster is the last one.
It's not about the salary,
So-
it's all about reality.
Yes. A is the right one, of course. Let's go for it.
And just to quote Edika, rest in peace, by the way, my dick!
Blonde hair, blue eyes, big, hard dick.
Juicy!
on the phone and not with me, I will chop off your dick and hair with it.
What?
The hair on my dick. Shaved it already. Hello?
Bam.
Hello?
Gangster.
Hello?
This is the good ending.
Yes!
Easy.
Yeah, it actually is.
Goodness. Ugh.
And she won.
I've got black long hair and green eyes and
And that's where you stop.
smashed dick, so nothing.
If they don't smash his dick in at the end, I'm disappointed.
Uh,
Okay, so this one, right?
yeah, it will be the correct one, but all this is so much BS, CDS. So let's
Yeah.
go.
Not bad. Good line by Nas, by the way.
I'm decisive and very ambitious.
I play with
And
Dance
why
with
don't
Me.
you tell me the third
Thank you.
one since
I'm very
we know
straight.
you a little bit now.
Oh, cool. I guess you are quite bold.
You're quite big dick.
That's good.
True.
How the
true.
gators?
I am bold.
Cool, nice choice. A little bit of a challenge, not jumping through her hoops.
Yeah, and it also gives her a chance to compliment him and him to find out whether she's even interested in him.
We're not even talking with her!
Yeah.
Jesus
You know
Christ.
what? It's like all this.
You're just looking for sex.
And that's said by someone who is, acting as a proxy to her friend, or a VPN to her friend, something, I don't know.
Listen, why not let me meet her before you decide to marry us off? Yeah, kinda. Sure, I want to get married immediately. When shall we book the church? We need to meet first because life doesn't work that way. Obviously, I find her attractive. I guess I'm open to both. How to get this? I'm seriously looking for sex.
Hey, that is actually a smart as response, D, of course.
Yes.
I'm seriously looking for sex.
Excuse me?
I've seen the look in Tanya's eyes. She needs to be banged immediately.
She's gonna die for this cheese.
I have to agree with you. Dick. Shit.
His dick?
What sort of a dick is this, really?
Dick?
I'm done. Really. I'm done. Oh,
At least we destroyed her spirit,
Bad message.
That clenched fist at the end. Humanity, where have you gone?
Oh boy.
That sounds something I would say, by the way, but obviously just to mock someone or just make a joke. And if they take this serious, then they are fucking idiots.
E again.
B?
D.
Yeah. Actually A, because I want to get this fucking proxy out of the fucking way, because she doesn't even have a right to exist here.
Yes. Yes.
Well, why don't you let us meet before you marry us off?
maybe you don't answer me because you are looking for sex.
Well, obviously she's hot, but I'm still a good guy.
Yes.
Thank you.
Or
Not the
maybe-
best answer here, because it's kind of the check that a lot of women have, especially probably on Tinder, whether the guy just wants to get laid or not.
Right.
So being honest is probably the best policy. Maybe not if you just want to have sex with scores of chicks, but otherwise,
Remember that line.
honesty's good.
It will come back to haunt him later on.
I have a good. All right. I actually have a good story about that.
They're discussing drug deals now. That's why we don't get subtitles.
Just give her the fucking phone, you fucking idiot. God, I hate this, man. God, this is so fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
It's just like with the bodyguards from the last chapter, like, But
You know what we should say at the end now? We should say, all right, let's go for a date, you know, but you and me, not that other.
Yeah,
Care about that other.
basically,
Since
yeah.
I'm talking to you, you know?
Yeah. Like, basically what you could say to Mark is, so now that I've done talking with her mom, you know, maybe you should meet my mom.
Yes.
Obviously the right choice. But what I want to say is with the last line that Richard dropped right there. The other day when I was driving to work, there was a hitchhiker on the street, and it was actually a girl, you know. Obviously,
Was there a girl?
I was listening to my tunes, and what did I listen to? I think it was actually Necro, with the song Gore.
To the Anaconda song?
Whatever. And I was like, you know, how fucking fun would that be if someone would pick her up and then, you know, he played his tunes and it's actually like Necro or the song by David Banner, you know, the We Should Be Fucking. How fucking awkward would that be? Maybe she would bail right out of the window.
But at least you had the advantage that maybe she doesn't understand it, you know?
Oh, actually, no, I know, I remember now. I was listening, because I fucking love that song, I was listening to Necro Scalpel. Where it's like, stand there with a scalpel, cut through your Adam's apple, kid, you're baffled. And the scalpel is right behind you, ready to slice you uneven. It would be fun if you pick up a hitchhiker with that song, especially during the night.
Yes, and you look at the hitchhiker directly in the eyes, with the eyes fully open, you know, without looking at the road for 30 seconds, and then you look forward the same way, you know, with the eyes fully open, fully wide, and you don't say a word, you know. Oh man, I wish that was in a movie.
there is actually a game. I can't remember it, but I remember Markiplier playing the demo for it, and it's basically you play the role of I think of a girl that her car breaks down in the middle of the forest, and then he gets picked up by a hitchhiker. And that game is terrifying as fuck, I gotta say. Especially the jump scares, like, Jesus Christ. I can't remember the exact name, but I think if you type in Hitchhiker or Markiplier game, I think you might find it. I guess I have to watch this after this recording, to be honest, because the game was actually pretty damn fun to watch. Why don't you arrange a Shogun for us? I'm free Tuesday and Thursday. Which one would work best for Tanya? It seems like you like me too. Are you fit? Can we all bang? Which day can Tanya meet for a Shogun? So yeah.
Well, I think you like me too. Are you fit? Tanya's fit. I think we should all just bang.
All right. Send your address. We'll come right now.
So look at the car.
It's 22 Canterbury Street. But come round the back because Mum's going to be in.
Yeah, I'll send my brothers right away.
Sure.
Oh, shit.
My dick!
Mama! Mom!
My brothers.
The old threesome play. What do you think of that?
I mean, there's a reason why it didn't work.
There's a reason for a threesome?
You counter her perfectly there, yeah?
You gotta meet the gruesome twosome sometime. Wait. So, I would like this one because it's speaking to the one that we actually want to speak to, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, the A one is just going along with all this bullshit, you know, but I don't know. At this point, I think we have no choice anyway.
Tanya or the black girl, make your choice.
Yes. It's life or death.
It's venereal diseases or people getting sent to your doorstep. Make your choice.
Doorstep.
So, which day can Tanya meet me for a date?
For that day.
For a shogun.
So when you ask it like this, it's kind of saying, I'm free anytime.
Right.
When are you free?
It doesn't look like he's got anything going on in his life.
Yeah, which is true because he's just
What?
playing
But let's not
Bloodborne.
admit to that.
You mean like anyone
Let's
else
admit
in
to
this
the
game?
fact that you're very interesting and you've got lots of things going on.
Do you think fake it till you make it? Like pretend to be interesting and then have loads of things to do?
Fake it until you make it, and then divorce. You know, which is basically why there's a divorce rate of 50%. You know,
Yeah.
at least in the United
Ask
States.
her.
Reminds me of Perfect Pete. You gotta lick it before you stick it.
Thursday's okay. Yeah. So what do you suggest?
That you are not
Don't
gonna
eat
be
the
there.
drinks. I know what you Tinder guys usually try.
Oh, and what? Oh, Jesus Christ!
Maybe we should go to church. Fuck off. That's a shame. I was thinking we could go to Heroes, that amazing new cocktail bar. That's a real shame that you called me a Tinder guy. Alright. I'm not the usual Tinder guy. I try for anal on first dates. Well, thanks, Richard.
You know, I'm not your average Tinder guy. In fact, I go for anal on the first date.
Man, but
What
that.
did she say? Ask me. Sure.
Mom, it's a private call. Mom, it wasn't what you think. Mama, Mama,
And
It's
now,
not what it looks like.
Mom. Sorry, Mom.
and now music. Bing,
Mom.
bing, bing, and then go to the other room and things happen.
Yuck.
This is gross, guys.
Come on, Richard.
And just to help the guys watching this, when is the right date to try?
Yes?
That
It's
question
less
in
of
itself
seeing,
is
you know.
inappropriate, so I'm not going to get an answer.
Yeah, because that's basically what dates are all
A
about.
second at least.
Yeah.
Thank you, Richard. What do you what the God damn it, Charlotte. What do you think is the point of a fucking date in the long run? What do you think is it?
To go to church together on Sundays.
Probably, yeah.
Mm,
But I
knew it.
mean, we kind of showed that with C, we basically showed that that we are a guy of the church. That sounds wrong, because you know there is this saying, and there's actually a porn about it, which is fucking hilarious. If it's not, wait, what is the exact line? I think it's as long as it's anal, God doesn't see it. So you know, we are a man of the church, basically.
Yeah, like that video. I think it was you who sent me that video of the girls making the singing parody of that.
Could be, I think. I know that they used it in the porn parody as well.
Ah, well, no, it wasn't that. It was like two, famous. I mean, two singers, you know, who did a song about that, you know, like, but that doesn't matter.
I definitely heard that.
Hmm.
I would say this one.
Yeah, because B is just screwing up, and I think
Yeah.
since we are nearly the end, you know, he's just not going to give us a second chance if we mess it up now,
Yeah.
like in previous chapters.
Also, by the way, let me check real quick. Yeah, I just made the comparison. If you if you put your hand in front of the screen of the black girl, you know, and you hide her nose, so you just see her forehead and her eyes, she looks like a guy. And if you do the same by just covering up her eyes, forehead, and nose, she also looks like a guy. Just wanted to clarify that. You see it? Tell me you see it.
Number 5 with extra deep. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a yes.
Well, that's a real shame because I was gonna take her to an amazing new cocktail bar.
And
called
respect the
Heroes.
fuck out of her.
I'm not sure if that's what
Yes.
the guys do, but
Little bar, that says it all.
different.
Well,
But maybe she
that
prefers
sounds
vagina
okay,
bars.
actually. Do you like cocktails?
You like dictates.
You like cocks. You like
Cocktails
yeah,
is
back there. You like cocks.
Cocktails is a good
Yes.
album
So
by Too
apparently,
Short.
talking to girls, we've found out that most guys who are looking for something casual offer evening drinks.
Right.
So that's why, you know, she kind of preempted that. But if you have something a little bit special, a little bit interesting, you know,
Battle
an
Royale?
award-winning cocktail bar or some kind of themed place that's really cool, then obviously that's more of an attractive proposition than just a local bar.
I suppose it also looks like you've, again, thought about it. So it's not just, you know, the local bar that you take all your Tinder dates to.
You talk to them for 5 minutes tops, for
Why
fuck's
don't
sake.
you go for dinner? Remember, Tanya is not one of those girls who doesn't like to eat.
She's fat as fuck, boy. Oh.
I think that's your best, the second to best one right after Mahmoud going, ooh, a building. It's just fat as fuck, boy. Especially right after she glanced over, like, you know, that's basically probably what went through her head. Basically, what you should do is, well, you're actually not talking to Tanya, and actually, those pictures were also of Tanya's friend.
Yeah, you know, because I mean, they're pulling all these things, you know, you don't know if the pictures that you saw are actually from the other, you know?
Yeah.
Could be that it's from the girl you're talking to, you know? So.
At the end, it's his mom. Plot twist. Make that a movie.
It would be in some specific movies, yeah, I guess.
Well, there are enough porn studios that cover that kind of shit. You know what? I love going out for dinner, but it's a little bit too formal, so it's more for a second date, exactly. And, you know, we don't pay that much for the first fucking date. Probably not gonna work.
Yes.
Basically, by the way, that's the one of the best advice that best advice, quote unquote, that the game gave us with the when Richard was approached by the girl and she was like, I would like champagne, and then it's like, you know, maybe you finish your drink first and then, you know, later we can go to the bar, but maybe not champagne, you know? I like that.
Yeah,
diffusing the situation.
Exactly, not letting yourself be run over, you know, and made demands to.
Which would be this one. Tell me which restaurant.
Yeah.
There is no way I'm inflicting my terrible table manners on you on the first date.
It would be funny to say that as a way to diffuse the thing. It'd say it would be, you know, it's your choice.
Yeah, like
it's your choice.
Basically, what you do with this, you put that the question is a C4 bomb from placed by Fat Man, and then you take out your coolant spray with the sensor. Oh, by the way, speaking of which, since you said she's fat as fuck boy, maybe she said she likes to laugh and grow fat, huh?
Yeah, we're going to say, you know,
I don't want to alarm you.
you.
But you know, the timer is ticking down. You can't see the C4 bomb on your radar anymore. You have to go by sound.
Yeah, I don't want to alarm you, man. Oh, boy.
There is no way I'm inflicting my terrible table manners on her on the first date.
Oh, so you want to fake it and then show your bad sides when you get into a relationship?
I don't want to alarm you, but
I didn't mean it like that.
All right.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, that he's admitting to the fact that he has terrible table manners.
It's meant as
it could be a joke, you know?
Yeah.
How are your table manners?
I think they're fine. I think
Prove
everyone
it.
should be fine.
Prove it.
It's just not something that I would admit to if they weren't fine.
Prove it.
But it was a joke.
Okay, Sam, I'll pass the phone to Tanya.
For 5 seconds, maybe.
Fucking Jesus, Lord, thank you.
Only took us like half an hour.
Anthony said that you seem decent enough.
No, 10 minutes.
I will meet you on Thursday, but
And now she sounds like a tranny.
comes up, I will message you.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Can you imagine that?
I
What?
have nothing good to do. I will meet him.
Oh, if I don't have anything,
Yeah, it was
if I don't have anyone
okay.
else to
Could have
bang
been
on
a
the
lot
fourth
better,
date,
but could have been a lot worse. So
But don't have a fourth date with
the
anyone
thing
else,
is,
yeah.
on Tinder, she might have so many options.
Mhm.
So even if she agrees for now, her plans could change if she meets someone cooler.
I was joking that she just takes the fucking phone for 5 seconds. God damn it.
Yeah,
That's
you
the
know.
right move in
Well,
this case because, yeah, shouldn't be greedy.
well, 59.
and you can.
It was almost 69, eh?
Wait, let me see. With how much percentage we got? 59! Exactly.
Mhm.
I don't know if
With
there's...
extra dip.
Sure. I don't know if there's anything else, but we also have 56 on this one. Yeah, but I
Did
think...
we unlock the Chinese gangster thing?
And she still
Ooh.
doesn't look Chinese, which is kind of
Sushi
irritating as
Dana.
fuck.
Let's read the description of the Sushi Dana restaurant.
Well...
Oh, it's in Chinese.
well, it is
Wait, I can read it. I can read it. How?
Yeah, sure.
How?
However,
How?
actually, do we want... Okay, let's make a quick sneak peek for the next episode.
Ooh, you just want to check if the girl is Asian, basically.
Yes. Okay, okay. Looks good. Sounds good.
行行行行行，那行行行，好，我
好
过去啊。
Okay.
好。
好。
How? He said how. He said how. You see?
That bartender is ass.
Wait a minute. He's not Asian. He's not saying. What's Manik? It's like, what is this bullshit? I want to read English.
Do I look Chinese to you? Yes.
The girl is not Chinese. It's the guy.
Okay, cancel. That was the last episode of Super Seducer. What the fuck, Richard? You're teasing me for like 10 episodes. 11.
So he basically saw the girl, went to the bathroom to watch some porn, and came back.
We go to the other girls over there, you dipshit.
Or
well. Oh, do you remember first episode when Richard said that he learns Chinese?
oh yeah, boy. Let's put it to the test, you know.
God damn it. Maybe we're gonna make this one next time. Yeah, I think we will go through this. It's gonna be really interesting, considering we don't even know what the fuck is going on.
If it was an Asian girl, it would be like, oh, we are totally for sure doing this, you know.
Nah, I think we're gonna do this. Because I don't know if it's exactly, it's a... I mean, he talked English there, so, you know, that's what I'm a little bit concerned of. But I don't know if she's sophisticated enough to actually know Chinese. But
it will be interesting to do it next time.
But the thing is, there were two Asian girls in the back, on the table. Can I please, Richard? Can you make like the one decision that is the right one, obviously, and go to them? Maybe, and not cockblock me for 11 fucking episodes. What do you think I bought this game for? Jesus
no, because
Christ.
then they will say to you, you know, that you are racist for going to Asian, being yourself Asian, instead of going to a gaijin, you know. They will tell you're racist. You don't go to the gaijin.
Other Joe looks at you in disgust.
And that's what's called gaijin tactics.
And then the black dude with the baseball bat is behind you, adjusting your neck.
Yes. But it was well done, right? I mean, it was something I wanted to slip into the episode one way or another, and I managed to do it. Gaijin tactics.
Yeah, it's kind of they were kind of brute force though. So that was actually the second to last episode of Super Seducer Tickety 2, by the way. With the next for the next one, we have the sushi restaurant, the bonus Chinese level. We're gonna see how that pans out. Dating, okay, I gotta say though, dating app and best and girl in group of guys definitely did the worst of the bunch because they had the worst fucking characters in fucking existence. Fuck that girl in here, by the way. Fuck all of them actually. And with that being said, I think, by the way, so far we're gonna check out the bonus Chinese level. Maybe we can actually make the right decision here there. But best one from out of all the ones we recorded, I think The cake, in terms of memes, I think the cake actually takes dating app because we went all out in this one today for some reason. Yeah, this one had the best guy character for sure. The most relatable one, at least. This one was awesome. I fucking loved it. Because it also had the funniest characters, and of course it had Richard as, you know, the main guy. And then, of course, Mahmoud was also a treat.
I will honestly say, you know, the first chapters are very funny, you know, and then it once got like more serious to the point in which the characters also started to behave in weird ways. You know, I think no one actually would behave in real life.
Yeah, they had
like guys.
They had obnoxious people in the last two ones for sure. This one was okay, but they had really obnoxious ones in these two.
Yes. Well, in the dating app, it wasn't that obvious, you know, but in the previous one, it was really, you know.
And obviously, the first chapters also featured Richard in a more prominent role. But I'm pretty sure we also get that in Super Seducer 3 whenever he finishes that one. Might be next year actually, which I'm gonna get, by the way.
Even if you know, after all the disappointment of the no Asian girls, huh?
And we're gonna see. Maybe he's gonna throw a curveball and be like, you know, Giant, I knew you would like this. You know, you meme a lot. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of a treat here. And I would happily oblige to that. Because there is still a table of 2 Asian girls in the background, so still holding out hope. I don't know what the hell I'm going to click for answers though, but that's the second, I mean, you know, that's the second problem.
Yes. You know that the right answer is always something related to dick, you know?
Exactly. And I think that word is the same in every language, kinda. Yeah, with that being said, that was the second to last episode of Super Seducer, Super Webinar, Super Weber 2, featuring, of course I had to say that because I didn't mention that once in the entire playthrough today, with featuring Richard Le Hexruin Ramirez Night Stalker.
Gaijin.
Thanks.
Well.
Sure. Thanks for the sickness for participating in this meme fest, because that's basically what this entire thing was today.
Yeah.
And we don't want to alarm
you. Will start you will have to start linking the memes, you know, to the
Definitely, yeah. So we don't want to alarm you, but next time is going to be the last episode, so buckle up for that. You know, the perk in Dead by Daylight that no one uses.
Buckle up.
And we see you in the next euphoric episode of Super Webinar Tiggity 2.
Swai. Yes.
Dos.
Gangster.
El Polo es mío.
Gaijin Tactics.
Sick.